Some men simply grow older, others genuinely get better with age. I turned 31 in a few weeks, and this is something that I've been thinking a lot about lately because age always has a way of revealing the habits that a man has built up over the years. In your 20s, you can get away with a lot, but age eventually exposes bad habits. The way that you take care of your body, how you handle stress, the relationships you maintain, the standards you set for yourself, all of these things start to compound over time. And I think that's really the goal, to become a more capable, well-rounded man as you grow older. So today I want to go through the habits that I think help a gentleman do exactly that. The kind that if you start building them now, can make you better at 30, 40, and 50 than you were at 25. Hi everyone, I'm Nick, and if you're new here, I talk about a wide variety of topics on the art of dressing and living well. If that sounds interesting, hit subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram. I post there regularly, and I have a ton of fun content planned. The first habit is to take care of your body before you're forced to. When you're young, you can get away with quite a lot. You can sleep poorly, eat anything, never stretch, and still feel relatively fine the next day. But eventually those things start catching up to you. And for me, especially these days, I need my sleep. I can't operate on 5 hours of sleep anymore. You need to maintain the things that allow you to live well as you age. So these are things like strength, mobility, cardiovascular fitness, a healthy body weight, good posture, and having enough energy to actually enjoy your life. And the earlier you start looking after your body and your mind, the less you have to spend in your later years trying to undo decades of neglect. You don't need to train like an athlete, but you should build the habit of moving each day. Try to strength train a few times a week, walk every day or do some form of cardio or an activity, and spend a little time working on mobility. That one especially matters as you grow older. Also, pay attention to your sleep. Eat mostly whole foods with enough protein, and don't ignore small injuries until they become big ones. Don't chase perfection, but the important thing is building a routine that you can actually maintain for years. On a similar note, the second habit is to maintain a standard for your appearance. The great thing about being a man is that age makes us look more experienced and better in many ways, but it still requires a bit of effort. That means keeping your hair and facial hair tidy, looking after your skin and teeth, wearing clothes that fit properly, keeping your shoes in good condition, and just overall not allowing yourself to become careless. A few gray hairs or wrinkles are not what makes a man look old. Neglect does. The good news is that most of the work here comes down to a few small routines like a consistent haircut, regular dental care, and a wardrobe of clothes that you know suit you. And skincare is a big part of aging well too, which brings me to Tiege Hanley. Their Super Serum is the one product in my routine right now that is the most important for aging well. It contains acetohexapeptide 8, also known as agirreline, which is a peptide that you may have seen described online as Botox in a bottle. Now, obviously this isn't Botox, but it's become popular in skincare because it can help soften the appearance of fine lines and make skin look smoother over time. The serum also contains a retinoid, so you're receiving 2 ingredients aimed at improving the appearance of aging skin in one product. And this is why I like Tiege Hanley's approach. Everything you need is built into one simple routine. Their level 3 system includes the Super Serum, face wash, exfoliating scrub, eye cream, PM moisturizer, and their AM moisturizer with SPF, which is important because sun damage plays a major role in skin aging. The Super Serum normally costs around $30 on its own, but thanks to Tiege Hanley sponsoring this video, you can get your first level 3 system for 40% off at $45. So for just $15 more, you receive 5 other products plus a free gift using my link below. So if you want to build a simple skincare routine that helps you age well, click the link in the description and check out Tiege Hanley. The third habit is to become harder to provoke. One of the clearest signs that a man is maturing is that he becomes more measured in how he reacts to things. When you're younger, there can be this temptation to respond to every criticism and prove that you're right at every opportunity. But as you grow older, that starts to look less like strength and more like lack of control. And a gentleman should become increasingly difficult to rattle. That means having the wisdom to know the difference between something that actually deserves your attention and something that simply wants a reaction from you. And the good news is, you can practice this. Before replying to an angry message or comment, give it some time. If someone says something provocative, resist the urge to immediately respond. When something goes wrong, ask yourself whether it will still matter tomorrow, let alone a year from now. If not, don't let it bother you. You also have to become comfortable with occasionally being misunderstood. This is something that I have to deal with a lot as a creator, but you get used to it. Anyone can remain calm when everything is going their way, but real character shows up in how you carry yourself when it isn't. The fourth habit is to remain curious. One of the easiest ways to become less interesting as you grow older is to stop learning. You don't want to become someone who settles into the same routines or consumes the same things because it will shrink your mind and your world. A gentleman should be doing the opposite. Read outside of your usual interests, learn about history, art, food, architecture, music, or whatever genuinely fascinates you. Travel when you can, try new hobbies, and spend time with people who know things that you don't. If you want to age well, you need to give yourself new things to think about that will challenge you, because curiosity makes you a better conversationalist and it gives you more perspective in life. Ideally, you should have more interests and stories and overall just more to talk about at 40 than you did at 25. The fifth habit is to become a man whose word actually means something. This one is so important in today's world. As you grow older, people stop judging you mainly on your potential and start judging you based on your track record. Do you show up when you say you will? Do you follow through on commitments? Do you keep things private when someone trusts you? And do you pay people on time when you borrow? These things sound small, but over the years, they build your reputation. And I think this is one of the clearest differences between a boy and a gentleman. Your word needs to carry weight. So be careful saying yes to things you know you probably won't do. If you make a mistake, own it quickly. And if you commit to something, put it in your calendar and follow through without needing to be chased, because reliability compounds. After enough time, people should know that when you say you're going to do something, they don't have to wonder whether or not it will actually happen. That kind of trust takes years to build, but it becomes increasingly valuable as you grow older. The sixth habit is to invest in your relationships. Life naturally becomes busier with every year that passes. Careers become more demanding and people move away and start families. And suddenly, friendships that once felt effortless now require actual work. This is something that I felt more in the last year than ever before. If you're not intentional about maintaining your relationships, it becomes very easy to drift apart. So make the call or send the message. Try to remember birthdays. Actually make plans and stick to them. And check in on people even when you don't need anything from them. The same applies to family and romantic relationships. Be generous with your time with the people you care about most. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make is becoming so focused on building your career or improving yourself that you neglect the people that you're supposedly building that life for. Success becomes much less meaningful if you have nobody worthwhile to share it with. The older I get, the more that I value strong relationships because, for me, they are the clear signs of a life being well lived. The seventh habit is to live below your means. This is some practical life advice. As you earn more, it becomes very easy to let your lifestyle expand with your income. We always want the nicer car or the more expensive clothes, but if you let that get out of hand, suddenly you're earning considerably more without actually feeling any more secure. You don't want to be financially insecure your entire life, especially when you start a family. So save consistently, invest for the long term, avoid any unnecessary debt, and spend generously on the things that you genuinely value while cutting back on the things that you don't. And perhaps most importantly, resist the temptation to build your identity around what you own. The real benefit of managing your money well isn't simply accumulating more of it, it's the freedom that it can eventually give you. And the last habit is to cultivate taste, and no matter what, keep enjoying life. Taste isn't something that you simply buy, it's something that you develop over time by paying attention and exposing yourself to better things. And those things will make you a more experienced and refined man. Notice why certain clothes look more elegant, or why a particular restaurant, hotel, or even a piece of music leaves an impression on you. Read more, travel when you can, visit galleries, try different foods, learn about design, architecture, craftsmanship, and the stories behind the things that you enjoy. Become more discerning and more appreciative of all the beauty in life. As you grow older, you should ideally know yourself better, including what you like and what you value. The best part about aging is that your life can become richer in ways that have nothing to do with wealth or looking younger. Growing older is inevitable. The real question is whether or not you're becoming better as you do it. And the good news is that most of this comes down to habits that you can start building right now. So focus less on trying to hold on to your youth and more on becoming healthier, wiser, and more interesting with each passing year. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more on the art of dressing and living well. Let me know in the comments below what else you'd add to the list. Thanks for watching.